President Trump is addressing how he's going to end a war, and you don't want to miss how he's going to end this. Bars. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you doing it. Make sure you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. And when you go over to Rumble, it's supposed to be spelled like that. I know it's spelled wrong, but it's supposed to be spelled like that. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button right there. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. It helps push my content out in the YouTube suppressing, shadow banning algorithm world. And do not forget that when you subscribe to the channel, to hit that bell notification. Make sure that when it opens up another tab, that you select all notifications. That way when I post a video, you get to see the video. So ladies and gentlemen, this is, I think, part 4 of the Trump franchise in the meeting with him going to meet the press and addressing questions. And I know some of y'all love the way that I'm doing this, which I appreciate. I never thought about doing it this way, so it won't be in super long video format. This right here is going to be talking about President Trump in regards to that comment he made when he said that he is going to end the war. And he said that he would do it like in a day or something like that. Those were Trump's words, right? So he's going to be questioned on that, and we're going to hear what he has to say about it. Hit that like button.
And when we come back, President-elect Trump's message to the people who didn't vote for him.
Am I doing the wrong thing? No, stay right there.
Welcome back. The Syrian government fell overnight, a stunning end to the more than 50-year rule of the Assad family as rebels claimed Damascus. I pressed the president-elect on a range of foreign policy issues, including U.S. support for Ukraine and NATO in his second administration.
Should Ukraine prepare for less aid from the United States after you're sworn into office?
Yeah, probably.
Let's go, baby. Matter of fact, ask for the money back. How about that? Tell them to give us our money back so we can help our Tell them to give us our money back so we can give them to disaster relief people over in North Carolina right now. Do that. Yes, I'm interrupting. Shut up. Go watch the thing on your own. I told you already. Go over to Meet the Press on YouTube. Type in Meet. Go. Here, I'm going to try to help you out. When you go to YouTube in the search engine area, type in Meet the Press President Trump interview. Watch the whole thing in its entirety. Yes, I'm going to pause. Yeah. Love this. He said probably no. Yes. It's gonna end. Zelensky, well, but Mr. Trump, if we can, no, you're not getting nothing else. You're done. It's over.
It fell overnight, a stunning end to the more than 50-year rule of the Assad family as rebels claimed Damascus. I pressed the president.
Should Ukraine prepare for less aid from the United States after you're sworn into office?
Yeah, probably. Sure.
You said you can end the war in 24 hours. You've even said you want to try to end it before you're sworn into office. You're actively trying to?
I am.
Have you talked to President Putin?
No, I have not.
You haven't talked to President Putin
No, I have
since
not.
you've been
You mean
elected?
no? Well, I don't want to say that, but
Yeah. Okay. Y'all catch that? I'm like Trump. He went. Look, that knowledge kicked in right there. Look at this.
Have you talked to President Putin?
no, I have not.
You haven't talked
Look, you haven't talked to him. Look at this.
to President Putin
No, I have
since
not.
you've been
You mean
elected?
no?
Look. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have, Trump. Stop lying. No, let me stop. Maybe he hasn't.
Well, I don't want to say that, but I haven't spoken to him recently.
So you've spoken to President Putin since you've
I
been
don't
elected?
want to say that. I don't want to say anything about that because I don't want to do anything that could impede the negotiation.
But you
I want to
have
stop
talked
it.
about
Let me
the
tell you
other
what I have
world
talked
leaders.
to.
There is a negotiation. Do you see Biden? We're trying to get there. I'll tell you right now, we're going to show our foreign entity. We're going to show you that's under pressure. Look, folks. Look, by the way. Hey, ice cream. By the way, look. See, folks, fundamentally. Do you hear anything about them trying to negotiate? You know, remember they got asked that question to Kamala Harris about what if Iran did X, Y, and Z? Don't. Okay. Don't. Nobody's scared of them. Anyway, that's really, like I told y'all, that's really, I mean, I think that's well played with Trump with saying he don't want to say anything because it can mess up the negotiation. He didn't say a possible negotiation. It's almost like, to me, he's saying there's already negotiations in place, which we know.
Been
You mean
elected?
no? Well, I don't want to say that, but I haven't spoken to him recently.
So you've spoken to President Putin since you've been elected?
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say anything about that because I don't want to do anything that could impede the negotiation.
But you
I want to stop
talked
it.
about
Let me tell you what I have talked about. Let me
okay.
tell you. There are people being killed in that war at levels that nobody's ever seen before. You have to go back to the Second World War, and even that, if you take a look at, and you know what it is? It's the soldiers largely. The cities have been emptied out and demolished. The country has been demolished.
So y'all should be asking the question, why isn't no one showing us that? Why isn't no one talking about that? So let me ask y'all something. What war? You know what I mean? If there is no people there, and there's only like some soldiers there, and we know, come on, man, y'all, Ukraine is not going to beat Russia. There's no way in the world Ukraine is going to beat Russia. Guys, listen to me. Hey, everybody. So I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking, how can you help and how can you donate towards the children to help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me and the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Even if like Putin said, if he said the military, Putin told Tucker that if the United States stops supplying Ukraine with weapons, he said the war will be over within a week. That's what Putin said. Guys, Ukraine is not going to beat Russia unless they get some allies to help them. And it better darn sure not be our names to come up on their list, which I know they tried to. But understand this, and this is something a lot of folks don't know. I just like to look into things, why something happened, what it came from, and all this. Ukraine is sitting on a huge gold mine of what they call critical minerals. Yes, and people are absolutely being opportunists in finding that as in a way, we're helping Ukraine, the people of Ukraine. There are no people there. So what is this money going to fund the war? To do what? They need the money to do what? If we're giving them artillery, if we're giving them weapons, supplying them with an arsenal, why are we giving them money to do what? Go buy some chips? Go buy some animals to eat? No, don't forget, Zelensky's family them got busted buying these yachts and everything like that, right? So why they need money? So they can eat? I know some of y'all like, Tyler, no. Money is being washed and laundered and it's going right back to the hands of a lot of politicians, be it Republicans or be it Democrats. I don't know who on the Republican side, but trust me when I tell you, it's easy to find out. All you gotta do is see the ones who over there, we're going to be bipartisan about sending Ukraine. Yeah, what's coming in for you? What's in your wallet? Ukraine is sitting on a gold mine of critical minerals. And just to be honest with y'all, I know Trump knows this. In some shape, form, or fashion, they're going to get in on this too. We want people to stop dying. But if the city is empty, who's dying besides the soldiers? Trump just said the soldiers are the ones that's being killed, right? But again, don't believe me, guys. I don't have time to explain it all to you. Go look up critical minerals.
If I won that election, which you know how I feel about it, I won't get into it because we don't need to start that argument. I think it's an easy argument. It was really proven even more conclusively by the win that I had on this one. But
you did go to court, sir.
Well, that's your opinion, but I disagree with it. Had I kept control, number one, Israel wouldn't have happened. Number two, Ukraine would have never happened. It would have never happened, Ukraine.
Afghanistan.
Russia. But the number of people that are being killed, soldiers, young, beautiful soldiers, hundreds of thousands of people are being killed. And, it's very interesting. It's level, totally level. The battlefield's totally level. You know what's happening? Yeah. The only thing that stops a bullet, you know what it is a body, a human body. And the people that are being killed, hundreds of thousands on both sides. Russia's lost probably 500,000. Ukraine's lost higher than they say, probably 400,000. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of bodies laying all over fields. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and it should have never been allowed to happen. Biden should have been able to stop it.
Sir, will the United States stay in NATO while you're in office?
In where?
NATO. Do you commit that the United States will
Whew, hold on. Let's see how you answer this.
remain a member of NATO while you're in office?
Again, they have to pay their bills. If they pay their bills, absolutely.
But not if they don't pay their bills.
But NATO's taken advantage of us because we were look, two things. Number one, they take advantage of us on trade, meaning the European nations, okay, like terrible. They don't take our cars, they don't take our food product, they don't take anything.
Well, I wouldn't take our food product either. And to be honest with you, I would like it if our food products came from Europe to here, since they don't put all that crazy chemicals in it. But RFK is supposed to fix that, but I don't care. I'm like, I'd rather, look, until then, I'll continue to order from Europe, and the ingredients on there just says, you know, the color is made from plum, skin, color, whatever like that. I'd rather order that from there until they get it fixed. Otherwise, I'm giving you an example of what I would do until RFK fixes it. But anyway, let's keep going.
They think it's a disgrace. And on top of that, we defend them. So it's a double whammy. So let me just tell you, I was able to get hundreds of billions of dollars put into NATO just by a tough attitude. I said to the countries, I'm not going to protect you unless you pay. And they started paying.
That is absolutely 100% facts. You can go and watch Trump do it and say it at the table with all those big wigs around there with him saying that. And guess what? They bend it to the will because we tired of being the ones being played. You know what? We're not even being played. We're being whored. United States is for sale. And by these evil people coming in here and selling America to these foreign people for their own political gain and their own riches, for the love of money is the root of all evil. That's why they did it. And Trump came in and was like, nope, y'all not doing this no more. I know that America has been a whore to y'all, and anybody can just come into it whenever they want to and treat her how they want to, but not now. Go find the videos. It's on YouTube. Go look them up right now.
And that amounted to more than $600 billion.
That's crazy.
Otherwise, they wouldn't even be fighting. They wouldn't have any money to fight. If they're paying their bills, and if I think they're treating us fairly, the answer is absolutely, I'd stay with NATO.
But if not, you would consider the possibility of
absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of part 4 right there. I think this is a decent interview that's going thus far. I still feel that I hate that this woman, when Trump gets ready to answer, she keeps cutting him off. I mean, whenever they take a break, see, I would be the one that, can you stop doing that? Let the president answer, please. Let him answer and then rebuttal. She did the same thing. No, this wasn't her. I'm about to say, I think it was Dana. They did the same thing to J.D. Vance, and J.D. Vance checked her right there on the spot. Why do you ask me something that you want to be combative with me? You didn't do that with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. You let them answer. Please be sympathetic enough and have some empathy and some tolerance and allow me to answer. That's what I'm saying right there. Anyway, folks, that's going to conclude this right here, unless I missed something. If I did, y'all will see that video too. Appreciate you guys all checking this out and taking your time to view this. Don't forget to get into your cell phones to let somebody know in your contact list about this channel and encourage them to subscribe to the channel. If you would, please, we're trying to get that 450 before the end of the year. Don't forget to do what you guys all see in that cloud right there. The next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up here. Things that I do as a variety on the channel right here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.